Hello, everybody. Because Wycombe Hammers Fan TV. This is Paul here. It was West Ham United 0, Liverpool 5. Uh, I don't, I don't know what to say after all that. I don't know what to say. Um, I knew he was gonna get beat. Liverpool are a good side. The top of the league for a reason because they've got world class players, a good manager who knows what he's doing. Um, but it's a big but. My club that I love at the moment is dying. It's dying because we've got this we've got this stadium that I think's a terrible stadium that we've moved into. And one thing that you had when we was at Upton Park, right? You had people that cared and sang our hearts out, even when we were losing, and we always had that, always had that bit of fight in us, and even when we were, you know, even when we were struggling in the league, you know, you had the crowd at the Upton Park, behind the players and that, and trying to cheer them up and that, and we played in a way that was the West Ham way, and everyone, you know, put a shift in, you know, even like, when we've had some bad managers as well. We've had like the likes of Glenn Roeder, who was a terrible manager for us, but you know, that second season, we done well the first season, but the second season he didn't do too well. Well, he didn't do too well. We went down really. We went down. Let a team that shouldn't have went down. But I found myself at the time. There was always like the fans getting behind the players and that. Then like even though when we were shit like at Bowling Green, I think we only won three or four games that season at home. I think when we went down. But like there's no now when I watch West Ham, it's I used to like sorry if going back again to Upton Park, yeah, going down Barking Road, going past Upton Park Station, you had the feel, you had the burger, you could smell the burgers, you could smell like, the atmosphere walking down to the ground, and you had pubs either side, and you had a cafe, and like West Ham, that was West Ham, and now like I look at them now, um, and don't like under David Moyes when we moved to the ground, like the first couple of seasons wasn't great, and they wasn't like we divided relegation, and we had that terrible thingy at Burnley when Burnley come on the pitch, and sorry, not Burnley, sorry, West Ham fans coming on the pitch at the Burnley game. That was toxic. I remember being at that game, and that was very toxic, very toxic. It was really a bad atmosphere in that ground at the time, and the fans going over to the owner at the time, throwing stuff up at him, and in the end, the owner had to be moved because it was getting really, really feisty there with the fans, like saying things to the owners, saying thing to the owner. And this is all down to David Sullivan, the West Ham owner, who took us from Upton Park to this, and we all like fell for it as fans because we thought, he was going to do what he was going to do, and it ended up obviously it ended up in a pack of lies what he come out with. But all the fans like figured into that, like me included, not just all of us did, me included, like, and we were told a bunch of lies. And since I've been to games last season, not great, but under Moyes, the first 2 years under Moyes was great. 3 years were the best seasons, like getting into Europe. The first 2 seasons, getting to semi-finals, Europa League. Losing to Frankfurt, in the semi-final. Finishing 7th that year as well. Doing really well with the team as well, which Moyes had, which was a small budget of players he had to bring through as well. There was no money in January for him to spend. So he had to work with short. Obviously, he loved a short squad, but now that he's left, it's more worry than anything else, because we got a manager here now in Lopetegui who hasn't got a fucking clue what he's doing. Excuse me, language. He hasn't got a clue. He has not got a clue, and I can feel. I feel as though my club that I love is dying. There's players out there, not giving nothing for the shirt. There's no fight. There's no passion. We always had fighters in our team. Always had fighters at West Ham. All right, we could lose games, and I can accept losing games, but it's a way of losing It's a way of losing that's getting me the really and I don't know much more I can take, to be honest with you, watching us the way I am. It's sad. Very sad. Very sad. That I'm watching my club like this. At least you had, like, we had fighters in the day, like, people that cared, like McAvenny, Cotty. Oh, I was young at the time, but I still remember they cared, and they were fighters, and and you midfield your Devonshire, and you like players that cared, like you always got that atmosphere at Upton Park, and now since we've moved to this stadium, there's nothing. There's nothing. I'm sorry. There's people over there that are tourists, not true West Ham supporters, not true West Ham fans. And then I've been over there last year. I've gone this season because the football's been so bad. I'm not willing to pay my money to go over there and watch that. To watch that crap. It's like 45, £50 now a ticket to go and watch a Crystal Palace or a lower team like Crystal Palace, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted to go today now, Liverpool, like, it would have cost you £85, £90 a ticket to watch that. Liverpool didn't have to get out of second gear. Not get out of second gear. We were just walking. walking, like jogging, not giving a flying, not giving nothing, nothing for this team, like nothing for this club, like no fight, no. Where's the fight and desire? There's nothing, nothing, and these players have got to be accountable as well. Like the owner, he's destroyed our club, absolutely destroyed it. Destroyed our football club that we love, that we, as a West Ham fan like myself, that we love. He's destroyed it. Absolutely destroyed it. And I tell you something now, we got to start getting some people, got to start waking up now and start realising it's the owner of this football club. It's the owner of this football club who's letting this carry on the way it is. You can blame Lopetegui, yes. We've brought in a manager who's not good enough, and we all know that. And we brought someone in, Tim Steidten, not good enough either. You know? And yeah, it's sad. It's absolute sad what's happening at my club. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest with you. I've had enough, really. I've had enough. Like, I just want the season to end. Oh, I've never said that. Never said that. I just can't wait for the season to end, ladies and gentlemen. I just want it to end now. And we're only in like the end of December now, and I just want it to end because nothing's going to change. You know, we're staying in the league. There's three worse teams than us. You know, and we're one of them. No strings about that. We're the fourth one. We're that bad. We are really bad, really, really bad. And you know, people's got to start realising it's the geezer at the top of the mountain, which is the owner of this football club, the dwarf. You know, people've got to start getting banners into that stadium, or like try and get banners into that stadium, because nothing's going to change while that midget's still here. You could change the manager. We can all do that. Change the manager, and then what? Be back at square one again. You know, I'm not blaming. I'm not even going to blame Lopetegui no more now. I'm not. I blame the owner now of this football club, and I just want him out sooner rather than later. I want him out. He's destroyed my club that I love, and I want my club back. I want my club back. You know, it's sad. It's sad. It's upsetting. I'm not even angry anymore. Well, I am angry, but I've just had enough, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. If you like the video, please subscribe to Wakem Hammers Fan TV. It means a lot. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.